Welcome to another episode of the Wealth Building Journey, the podcast where we dive deep into financial strategies, investments, opportunities, and successes to help you achieve financial freedom. I'm your host, Paul Camilara. Apparently, wala yung aking co-host, Dennis Hilario. We're here with our guests, and we have a special episode that will open doors to one of the most stable and rewarding investment vehicles in real estate. Joining us today is a distinguished representative of Ayala Land International Sales, trusted name in premium real estate developments in the Philippines and beyond. We'll be discussing how real estate investing can help you build wealth, what makes a good property investment, and practical tips to get started. So, whether you're a first-time investor or looking to expand your portfolio, this episode is for you. So, tune in, and we hope we can help you with your wealth building journey through real estate. I'd like to welcome our guests today, Cristel Salazar and Cheene Sajuela. Cheene and Cristel, please say hi to our guests or our audiences.
Hello everyone, and I'm Cristel Salazar, an international property specialist of Ayala Land, and I'm here with my senior regional manager.
Hi, I'm Cheene Sajuela. So, just recently arrived here in New Zealand, and I'll be more than happy to help everyone answer your questions if you do have one or many, sir. So, I'm giving back the mic to Sir Paul.
Thank you so much, Cheene and Cristel. Para sa information ng mga audience natin na nandito tayo ngayon sa New Zealand, and recording tayo ng ating episode sa loob ng library. So, to me, hanggang ngayon, this is still amazing to have this kind of freedom and opportunity sa New Zealand. So, napakaswerte namin dito sa New Zealand na nakatira. Kaya yung swerte natin dito sa New Zealand at sa ibang bansa, no, na outside of the Philippines, ito yung dapat natin china-channel na opportunity na ibalik sa Philippines. Pero hindi lang natin ibabalik natin because there is a great, a bigger advantage which we have to take account for and we should take advantage of. And Cristel and Cheene Ayala Land International will be here to help us understand all these opportunities. So I think this is your third or fourth visit to New Zealand, am I correct?
It's my third and it's her fifth.
Yes. So
You have a lovely country.
what we'll do today is I'll ask a few questions, and then if you don't mind, answer the best as you can. The purpose really is if we can find a way, give us step-by-step information, or at least, a good guidelines for our audiences, mga Filipinos around the world. Ang purpose natin is to make sure that around the world, Filipinos will become wealthy. And that's why this is a Wealth Building Journey podcast. So, and if you can answer the real estate investment, I'm sure maraming interesado na kapwa natin Pilipino gusto natin. Alright, so ito yung unang question, understanding real estate investment. Why is real estate considered one of the best investment options for wealth building? Bakit importante na meron kang real estate kung gusto mo magkaroon ng ma-improve yung wealth mo as an individual?
Well, real estate, as we all know, besides it being an investment, it's actually a part of our necessities. So, ilang billion or bilyong tao sa buong mundo. And numero uno is they really need to have their own homes. And of course, the next generations of bawat pamilyang Pilipino also needs a home to go home. So sa isang pamilya, ilan ang anak? Kaya po talaga, in terms of value appreciation, talagang nandyan siya. People are land banking, not just for investments, but it's for a double purpose. Serve as your necessity.
So, yung sinasabi mo na land banking, this is a term in the real estate investment. Pag sinabing land banking, hindi po yan yung kinukulag mo yung pera sa loob ng bangko. Ibig sabihin nun is yung lupa, binabangko mo, parang pinapatubuan. So, For example, I'll use my example. I bought properties around golf courses in the Philippines during the COVID when I needed to sell a property. It appreciated 300 times, 300%, so 3 times more than the amount I bought, which is something na sobrang importante na meron kang mapugot, di ba? Land banking is making sure that you have an investment somewhere, somehow, na pag tumagal, tutubo. No? But aside from that, of course, is that meron pang active, meaning pinaparentahan mo yung property, right? So can you tell me about that?
Sabi nga din ng boss namin is, you earn sa mga properties in the Philippines by just having. So, one po kasi is nagkakaroon ng capital appreciation ng mga projects. So, for example, you buy the property now, hindi naman kasi siya magiging yung value niya in the next 2 to 3 years, ganun pa rin yung value. So, you earn po through value appreciation. At the same time, passive income din siya. Kasi you have an option to rent it out.
Yes.
So, you earn din po while renting your property.
Yes.
And also, sir, just to add, tingnan po, we've been around the globe. And
Wow.
so, madalas po namin talaga sinasabi sa mga kapwa natin, this will serve as a retirement fund.
Yes.
So if you do have a property in the Philippines or wherever it is, it's easy to sell and have that certain amount that you need,
Yes.
even if you're no longer working. So no other investment such as real estate can give you that kind of money or funds that you need, ng emergency.
Mm-hmm. Magandang idea yun that you shared, Cheene. And also, I'll double down on what you said earlier about having a home back home. To be honest, maraming Pilipino na gusto pa rin mag-retire sa Philippines. Kahit nagustuhan nila yung ibang bansa, ganda yung environment, maganda yung lifestyle, pero gusto pa rin natin umuwi. So, ibig sabihin, gusto pa rin natin may property Philippines. Ibig sabihin, pwede mo i-passive income. Passive income meaning parentahan mo, pumapasok yung pera habang nandun sa yung property. Or, i-land bank mo or i-keep mo hanggang sa uwian mo later on. Pero nag-appreciate pa rin yung asset. So, that's a really good idea why real estate is a form of wealth building investment. How does Ayala Land International Sales position itself as a leader in this space? Why do you consider yourself as one of the great companies to trust and to rely on in terms of real estate investment?
Well, Ayala Land po kasi has been in the industry na talaga for too long. So, we are known to develop not just yung mga stand-alone condominiums or mga individual villages. We are known to develop yung mga estates. Like, for example, we develop Makati. It's a CBD in the Philippines.
Correct.
It's a very known city, di ba? Kahit po nasa ibang bansa, even foreigners, when you ask them, saan ka nakarating sa Pilipinas, una na lang sasabihin. Or nasa mind nila is Makati, di ba? So, we don't just develop yung mga property na yun lang, like buildings. We develop communities. So, we are known to develop those.
Correct.
Just to add to what Cristel said po, Ayala Land is actually well known for creating cities within cities. So not just standalone projects, so we give you that certain communities. And because of that, you are able to enjoy not just the unit you build, but whatever amenities the city has to offer. So everything you need is within your reach. And of course, the reason why we are leading internationally is we are being mirrored by other developers. Because again, in terms of systems, everything you need from us is created by certain companies. So like we have a customer service, a company that only takes in charge of your customer service. We have a certain company who only takes in charge of your documentations. So basically, everything in our system is very efficient. So us, we only handle sales. Then we pass you on to a certain department that can give you work. So it's basically
That's a good thing. No? So to be fair to our audience, no, maraming real estate companies. Ayala is just one of them. Okay, and it's really important that you have to buy this real estate property from someone you trust, someone who's reliable, and someone who has a system. Kasi ayaw mong mawala yung investment mo. Ayaw mong magkamali. Ayaw mong masayang itong pera. Kaya, when you mentioned that Ayala is creating a community, gusto mo yung property mo na yun will be a part of a history of the Philippines later on. And wherein, let's say, kung babalikan mo siya, gusto mo maganda talaga. Mag-enjoy ka talaga. So nakikita ko yung mga projects ninyo na, of course, simula ang Ayala sa Makati, tapos meron pa BGC, tapos meron ng Pasig, meron ng Quezon City, meron ng Lubani sa Laguna. You are, and I think all around the world yung ginagawa ninyo, which is, kung hindi magagawa ng government natin yung magandang communities, at least meron mga private companies making it happen for us. And then we will be part of that growth of the industry. So the growth is really important. Now, let's compare real estate to other forms of investment like mutual fund or stocks. Ano sa tingin niyo? Do you have any idea? If someone asks you, bakit ako mag-invest sa real estate rather than mag-invest ako sa stocks or mutual funds or other investment? Do you have any idea how to tell them?
We got a lot of questions like these during the pandemic. So, if you want a very safe investment and it's tangible, go for real estate. Okay? But if you're not a risk taker, also you can also go with real estate. But if your risk appetite is big, then go for stocks. But then again, if you are doing this for a purpose of having your next generations be able to use it, then real estate, you're buying time po kasi in real estate.
So, to give context, isa ang real estate sa mga investments. And what we're teaching in the wealth building journey is to find diversification. Now, I, on the other hand, has touched a lot of different investments. I have stocks, I have real estate, I have bonds, I have what have you. Lahat ng pwedeng pag-iipuan ng pera, ilalagay ko para lang sigurado. Kayo ba? Where do you invest?
Well, for me, sir, yun pa rin, number one sa akin real estate. But then, I tried po, like, meron kasi tayo sa Philippines na mga BUL. So,
Yes.
it's hard for me
Insurance,
to yes, insurance with investment on the side. So, for me po kasi, it's very hard for me to invest in something na hindi ko siya talaga alam. So, for now po, so since I'm here in real estate business, but then all other investment I can see it's good as long as you know or you have the idea.
Ako po, besides real estate, I do forex po siya.
Yeah.
So, yung forex exchange lang. Kasi, parang same with stocks. Pero forex kasi, di ba, hindi mo talaga siya matatansya. Not unless you understand it. Same with what Cristel said. So, if you go for, the safest investment you can go with, even if you don't understand it, is real estate. Kasi, lalo na po sa Pilipinas. Kaya there are other, mga sikat na celebrities po. Diba? Kaya real estate. Kasi, I can just talk to an agent and do it. Kasi maghuhulog lang ako. Unlike if you go for stocks, kailangan mo siya bantayan. And you really need to look at your computer from time to time kung tumaas ba, kailangan mo magbenta. And ito, kasi just leave your money there. You can use it anytime. You can have it rented. So there's a lot of purpose for real estate.
May question between a stocks or mutual fund or bonds, for example, the liquidity. Yung issue. Kasi malaki ang investment sa real estate. Siyempre, million agad bago mo mabili yung property. Pero, let's say stocks, pwede ka magsimula 1,000, 145,000, tapos patulogin mo, 100,000, hindi ka pa kumabot ng 1 million, meron ka nang nasimulan, di ba? What would you say about these people na parang nagdadalawang isip magpunta sa real estate kasi akala nila mahirap magsimula sa real estate compared to other investments?
Well, yun nga po, siguro what we do kasi during po dun sa mga roadshow namin na ginagawa is ina-educate namin sila na they don't have to shell out big amounts of money when you want to invest in real estate. So we have projects there, may mga promos na ng mga developer na pinipigay. You can start your investing for as low as, for example, let's say, 10,000 pesos. So, like for example now po, na we are here, we are sharing po to our Filipinos, mga kababayans po dito, that they can start their investment for as low as $100 per week. So that's just around $16 per day. So, meron ka ng property in the Philippines.
So, actually, sir, share ko lang. Our company's vision, really, that's why we created Ayala Land International, is to help Filipinos understand that they can acquire properties with minimal amounts. Hindi nga po, hindi mo kailangan bayaran ng buo. And also, we want to share it with them na their commodities or their necessities, yung unnecessary abusers po, bagay yung mga nangyayari dito sa New Zealand, they buy their pack of cigarettes for $35. And if you compute that, bahay na po siya sa Pilipinas. So sabi nga ni Cristel, 16,000 pesos. Diba po, I think that's around $600 here. If you divide it per week, it's only 140. Which, meron kaming client na last Saturday, ma'am, $8 per day kayo mag-asawa. Kaya po. Kaya daw.
$8 to Philippines times 35, that's about 120 pesos.
Yeah. So, bawasan lang po yung coffee, may bahay na po kayo. Yun po yung we really want to help Filipinos po, just to sense. It's really more on educating our co-Filipinos po. Kaya talagang masaya kami pag pinapadala kami. Okay, lalo na yung mga first-time home buyers. They don't need to let go big amounts of money just for them to be able to start investing in the business.
Thank you. So, ano ba yung factor ng Philippines? Bakit attractive ito sa market? Why is it an attractive market for property investment? I hear some of your presentations, mga presentations ninyo. Meron kayong na-mention like the growth rate of Philippines over Asia or over the world. Can you tell us about that also?
Philippines po kasi is, even foreigners can buy. There are other ASEAN peers such as Vietnam. They can't even acquire property in their own land. Yes, and Hong Kong nationals too. They have a very small land bank for a country. That's why they're diversifying their money to our country. If we apply the law of supply and demand, since maraming bumibili, konti lang yung supply na, value appreciation really is very kumbaga ripple effect siya. And maraming population sa Pilipinas. What? We are now at 105 million.
170 million.
Sobrang dami na po, sir. Maraming nagsasabi na, dami ng condominiums. Pero if you look at our census versus the units that we have, so, diba po, and maraming Pilipino na gusto pa rin umuwi sa atin. So, law of supply and demand pa rin po talaga.
And yun nga po, during the presentation, we mentioned na Philippines economy is still growing. The government is funding a lot of projects. When you look at the prices for mga properties, so iba sabi nila, mahal na. Pero if you compare it with other Asian countries, mababa pa rin po ng countries when you compare the prices for mga properties.
So, to give context, yung properties dito sa Paklan, kung saan tayo ang average dito is about 1.1 million dollars. That's equivalent to about 37 million pesos. Isang bahay. Hindi pa yun yung magandang maganda. Alright, mansion na sa Philippines. So kung makakaipon ka sa Philippines, may bahay. And what you mentioned earlier about the growth rate of the Philippines, pinafollow pa rin yan kasi nga because I'm part of the New Zealand Philippines Council, it's important for us to understand the trade relationship and trade scenarios and environment between the countries. I believe the Philippines is about 4.5% growth rate compared to other ASEAN countries, yung mga people 75, to Western countries, 1 or 1% na or flat. Other European countries, negative. So, malaking bagay ang Philippines. Siya, ang ibig sabihin niyan is kung invest ka, may chance na lumaki yung pera mo. Kasi lumalago pa yung country. And I believe, as recently on news like Elon Musk invested a battery production plant as a Philippines. As may issue ang Amerika sa China, so baka lumipat na naman sa Philippines. Kasi maganda relationship with Philippines sa Amerika. So, may mga advantages. And every time the economy grows, everything grows. Yes. The value of property. Value of property mo, investment mo, so that's a good sign for investors.
Si Jack Ma din po, his agent actually said good for him. He bought 3 floors in the Philippines. One, our certain project, one of our estates with Ayala. So imagine those kind of investors investing in the Philippines. So there's something really in the Philippines. And despite us being a third world country, as we always say it also to our fellow Filipinos, have you ever heard the Philippines gone through a recession? No. Because we are a consumer country. So very high sa population natin. Talagang sila, working class. So may pambili.
Tsaka isa pa, hindi lang nasa Philippines yung working class. Nasa buong mundo yung working class kasi may mga OFWs.
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin, merong hindi talaga nakatira sa ibang bansa, may trabaho lang sa Pilipinas nagdadala ng pera sa Pilipinas. Kasi yung mga bagay na yun, the type of Filipinos who are OFWs, sila rin yung opportunity. And of course, may interest na mag-invest. Kasi uuwi talaga.
Karamihan po sa mga na-encounter namin here, especially in New Zealand, since we have a lot of working class. So, syempre, mas mababa pa rin po yung like cost of living in the Philippines here kasi diba sobrang taas. sobrang mahal ng lahat dito. So, sabi po nila, yung mga na-encounter po, like even my clients, lagi nilang sinasabi, I want to invest something in the Philippines while we are working here. So, while nag-earn sila ng dollars, yung money nila gusto nila, may napapatunguhan sa Philippines. Kasi syempre, if you compare your money here, magkano yung palitan ng dollar and Filipino peso. So, malaki yung magagastos mo sa Philippines compared here.
Ako po, I've been encountering parents from Canada, here in New Zealand and Australia. Their daughters and their sons, as soon as they turn 18, pinipilit na ng parents na, kung saan mo binibili yung money mo sa Pop Mart. Sa real estate mo na lang ilagay. Because imagine 16,000 pesos, right? They can already start their investment without giving out a big amount of money. So, it's a forced savings for their children. So, hindi lang to 5 parents na pinilit nila yung mga anak nila na bumili ng property sa Philippines because they can already start. And unlike here, if they put their money here, malaki po kasi they need to pay it in full. So, same with other countries they put on. But in the Philippines, again, it's just 16,000 pesos. They start their investment. It's a forced savings for them. No more pop nuts.
So yung tinatanong mo kanina kung paano ba bumibili ng property dito, you really have to make sure that you have money to borrow, and you can prove that you are able to pay, and then you have to put down payment because the property is too expensive. Not too expensive, but compared to other locations in New Zealand, ito area na pinakamahal sa offline. At the same time, hindi kagaya ng mga offers na zero. Minsan may zero down, tapos may tulugan yung down payment, tulugan bago ka pa pumunta sa bangko para i-renta para humingi ng loan mo para mabili yung property. Magandang pang-start talaga. So, nag-appreciate yung value ng property. So, yung word na appreciation is really important in real estate. Of course, you have to wait because time is a factor. Right? However, when you keep the time a factor and you have the money, a small amount that you think you don't need to really look every day or every week as a waste, better yet, put it into something that will produce something in the future. Right? And that is a long-term vision you would like to put in your life from the start. So, para sa mga bagong investors, how can they assess if the property is a good property? How do they know if a deal is a good deal when they see a property sale? What do you advise them? What do they have to check?
Well, of course, number one consideration is the development. Kasi you have to kung sino ba talaga yung developer yung mag-create or construct ng property itself. So one is, of course, it should be a trusted brand. And Ayala, we all know Ayala brands experts. So next will be the location. So normally we ask for our clients, nag-resign ba sa Pilipinas or ano ba yung mga alam mong lugar sa Philippines. Kasi marami rin po nasa ibang bansa na they just want to invest in something or isang location pero hindi lang nila sure kung saan. So normally we share to them different locations, different na mga developments namin, and then yun. And the third one, of course, is the budget. Kasi we have to know kung kaya ba ng client kung ganitong price. Kasi we have different brands po. So we have Ayala Land International, Aveo, and Amaya. So kailangan malaki namin kung ano yung swap. Yes.
So you mentioned about matching the properties to the capability of the buyer. That's one. And you also mentioned that it should be a reputable developer. Hindi ka tatakbuhan. Hindi yung nagsimula. Tapos nabili mo na, nagtulog ka na, tapos ilang taon na lupa pa rin, wala pang nangyayari. Wala pa yung building na condo na pinipili or yung subdivision na nakasubdivide. Yun yung mga good deals na pinipili. E paano naman sa presyo? Yung mga financing na na-mention mo kanina, ano yung good deals na dapat yung tingnan compared to others? Is there something that you are proud of giving to the Filipinos as good deals, mga promotions or what have you?
Like before, Ayala Land was really very well known for being a luxurious brand. And medyo, I would say, may yabang talaga eh. Diba na, no, you pay my property in full. Yeah. You pay my property in full before you can acquire an Ayala Land. So we're very proud to say right now, since we are subdivided into different brands, as Cristel mentioned, we can now reach all types of markets, and even the flexibility of up to 60 months. So that's 5 years, zero interest, and you already have an Ayala property.
3 years. Yes. 5 years.
And then meron 3 years, and even our most luxurious brands, such as Ayala Land Premier and Alveo, they are offering to 72 months nowadays. So dati po, those types of brands, you're required to pay in cash or you can buy a property in those months. So, yun po yung mga normal promos namin when we are being deployed. Iba po yung mga promos na bit-bit ng international sales na yan as compared to the ones in the local. So sometimes our reservation fee even goes down if you purchase a property from those being deployed in a certain country.
So, ibig sabihin pala, pag pumunta kayo dito sa abroad, either New Zealand, Australia, or the States, or UAE, may dala kayong special na promotion.
Yes.
Na mas maganda pang offer kaysa sa local. Wow. So, ibig sabihin, yung pera na ng isang Filipinos living in foreign land with a higher value of currency, plus yung mga promotions na dala-dala nyo, mas napapadali ngayon yung pag-enter sa real estate investment.
Yes.
Wow. wala nang rason na hindi ka magsimula. Kaya nung pumunta kayo last time, first time ko tinirito, pati ako nito.
And we do events, sir. Diba? We have major event. Libre pagkain.
Sige, bigyan mo.
So every time po na we go for a roadshow or we go to other countries, we do major events. Nag-free dinner po kami. Free dinner. Hindi lang po simple, yes. Yun nga po yung sinasabi nila dito, bongga daw po ang Ayala Land. So, yun. And plus, hindi lang po kami na promote ng mga projects. We also educate yung mga clients natin or mga umaten sa event. Kasi we give them updates about the Philippines. So, yun. And now po na we are here in New Zealand, may mga sunod-sunod po kami staff. So, papunta po kami ng Australia by March 16. So, yun po yung next stop namin. But we'll be in South Island by 24 ng March.
Yes.
No, February. Feb 24 po will be in
Next week.
Yes, next week na po. We'll be in the South. So, to all our kababayans po in the South, hope to see you there. Tapos po, March 16, Australia naman po.
Share ko lang din po, sir, since nabanggit yung mga yung events namin. We just recently had an event last Saturday in Fable, Auckland City. And we were only expecting 60 guests. And there were more than 100 who came. And we needed to adjust the food, all the sittings, ng mga guests namin. Kasi, anyway, our vision is really to reach all Filipinos naman po talaga. So, pag may mga events po kami na nandito, please do attend. Wala naman po bayad. It's a seminar for wealth management and Philippine outlook to get updates in our country. Kasi yun naman po talaga si Ayala. Again, it's not just a company who sells and develops. May puso. May malasakit. So kaya nga po, pumunta lang kayo. It would serve as a feast for all the Filipinos. So I hope to see you in our next event here.
Pero pwede na kasi mag-invest ang non-Filipinos sa
Yes.
So, dapat siguro yung Filipinos sa yain natin.
Yes.
Diba?
I will say.
Mga friends nila na may pera na gusto palaguin na Kiwi na New Zealand citizens. Pwede rin sumama. Diba?
Yes.
Pero bigyan yung mapuan. Kasi kung 60 lang pupuan na din na ganyan, 100 dumating.
May dumating po.
Ang dami ng
foreigners na dumating. Very good. So, at saka yung na-mention mo, isa sa mga nagustuhan ko nga sa presentations when I went was you said you were educating. So, sa akin kasi I learned, so I gathered all the statistics that your general manager, General Head, Mir, you provided all those statistics about Philippines and you keep on updating that year on year. And aside from that, meron din kayong mga examples, like true-to-life examples kung paano napalago niya yung kanyang property investment, napakitaan niya, hanggang sa lumipat na siya sa iba pang value, like hindi lang pondo, house and lot, and then tatlo na, apat na, Airbnb na, etc. So, maraming chance na magkaroon ng passive income at ng growth appreciation sa property. We have to understand this. Right now, we are in sabi mo, walang recession na nararamdaman sa Pilipinas, pero hindi tayo makawala sa inflation.
Yes.
Right? So, inflation, interest rates ng loan, policies ng government sa properties, ano yung mga challenges dyan na nakikita niyo na dapat malaman mga mag-invest sa real estate?
One thing is yung sa loan.
Yeah.
So, meron po kasi tayong mga Filipinos or clients na nasa ibang bansa na hindi na sila regular citizen. So, siguro isa sa na-encounter namin is, kasi when you do a loan po in the Philippines, kailangan din kasi ng Filipino
valid passport.
May valid passport, Filipino citizen. But if they are former Filipinos naman po, ang nagiging difference is yung interest ng rate ng loan.
Okay.
So, may difference po yung local and of course yung foreign na rate natin, although they are foreign Filipinos.
So, dapat kung dual citizen sila parang
So, it's
sila ng Pilipino sila.
to get a better rate.
Yes.
Okay. Just to add up for the loans po, I would still say na yung home loans or amortization natin for mortgages in the Philippines is far more better than the ones being offered overseas po. Kasi we do have what we call the fixing period. And right now, it's up to 7 years. Like, I recently have a client with BPI naman siya nag-loan. 7% for 7 years locked in. So no matter how much the interest rates go high, that client of mine won't be affected. Unlike other countries, because I believe when you change your interest rate, may variable po kayo na tinatawag.
Floating,
Yes.
may 3-year fix, 5-year fix, or a year fix. Iba-iba yung interest rates.
Yes, iba-iba. So sa atin po, it's as much as 7 years. You can go as 7 years po na may fixing period po. So it doesn't change. And it's just around 6 to 7% interest. Since it's still not bad as compared to others. And with regards to inflation naman po, lahat naman po nararamdaman sa global problem. However, as a Filipino, our culture, kahit gaano kataas yung inflation rate, when you go to the mall, punong-puno, di ba? That's basically the reason why if you go to New Zealand, or not just in New Zealand, with other countries, wala naman kung tabi-tabing mall. Sa atin lang nangyayari. Only Filipinos goes to mall ng umaga hanggang gabi nandun sila. Kaya tabi-tabi po yung mall sa atin. So, you won't even think na, naghihirap pa talaga yung bansa, di ba po? And they would really. Kasi that's one of
Well, to address naman yung issues ng mga, of course, marami tayong Pilipino na talagang nasa level na hindi nila kaya. But that is addressed by a different factor of the government. Tayo na yung may advantage tayo dahil may sweldo or may business or nakatira sa abroad, mas malaki yung currency, yun yung dapat natin tignan na swerte natin or kalamangan na dapat natin capitalize. At palaguin na kung malago na yung ito part ito ng vision and mission ng Wealth Building Journey podcast. Kung tayo lalago, mas marami tayong matututo guys. Diba? At kung natuto tayo, mas marami tayong mabibigyan ng masishare yung ating experiences and knowledge. Diba? And malay mo yun yung magpapababa ng poverty rate ng Philippines. Just like how developed countries like New Zealand or Australia where you go or the States. Paano lumago yun? Dahil nagsimula yun sa intentional na palaguin yung kanilang wealth to the point na halos lahat kaya. Diba? Hindi natin sinasabi na walang poor sa mga developed countries. Pero konti. And that's what we want. What we're trying to do right now is not to just say na, ito naman doon ka ng pagkakataon na pwede nyo gawin or ito yung mga investment. Hindi Gusto natin, number 1, to inspire, number 2, to educate. And we're trying to share as much as knowledge and experience. And we're speaking through experience. Pagpupunin ko, may nangyayari. Diba, ikaw, investment ka sa property at sa ibang forms of investment. Pagpupunin ko, you can build your wealth as long as your mindset is straight and you focus on the vision. So, siguro, I'd just like to ask you guys, of course, you've been speaking to so many Filipinos, so many people around the world when you visit. Ano yung main advice ninyo to someone who's wanting to start a real estate investment, even abroad, especially abroad, you may advantage in currency. How do they start their real estate investment?
Ako po ay tell them to do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Kasi
Yes.
hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na I'm not ready now, baka after ganito, baka magiging ready or hindi ko kaya now. Kasi parang every time po na pumupunta kami, may difference pa rin yung mga prices ng mga properties in the Philippines. The best time pa rin po to invest in the Philippines is always now. So I always tell them na, okay ate, or usap tayo. Kasi to all the Filipinos po, what I can say is, just listen. Try nyo lang po na to listen. Ayun, and to know kung ano yung mga offerings namin, ano yung mga kaya namin i-share. Kasi ano po, it's better po na to know. Kasi minsan hindi lang po nila alam how to start. So, yun, better to give us a chance po. No? Whenever we tell them na, hey, just 30 minutes of your time, usap lang tayo, we'll just share. Wala naman kung sabitan ko. So, yun, just do it. If you have the means, kasi sayang din po yung mga pinaghihirapan ng mga Filipinos abroad, diba? You have the money here. You're earning dollars. When you compare it with peso, malaki pa rin po siya. So, ayun, just $8, $10 a day that you can save. It's a profit in the Philippines. And yun nga po, lagi ko sinasabi na it's always better to have something in the Philippines. It's better to have something that you can happen.
Gusto ko lang magbigyan ng idea sa mga Pilipinos, no? Hindi lang ito sa Ayala, pati sa BGC, sa Metro Manila. Taga-Dato.
Yes.
Yung taga-Batangas.
Meron din po. Meron po.
Meron
po.
Cebu.
Yes, meron.
David.
Sa Cagayan. Meron po. Hindi na sila. Kung sinibuksan nila uwian yung road or para sa pangtanong ko or sa anas nila. Di ba? Okay, so how can these people who are listening to us reach you to start investing in Ayala Land International?
You can always reach us through Viber, WhatsApp, Messenger, or through email po. And probably sir, just give it on the comment section.
You can put that in
so that you can reach us out anytime. No? So again, we're from the international sales. We work 24/7 because we're assisting from different time zones. So just call us anytime or send us a message, or we can set an appointment and go to you directly. So we'll be able to answer all of your questions personally.
Cristel and Cheene, maraming salamat for sharing your time and your knowledge and the real estate investment opportunity for the Philippines. This is very, very a great opportunity, a very amazing opportunity for every one of us who's looking at real estate as one of their investment vehicle. And I speak from experience in terms of investing in real estate and also investing in Ayala. So I know for a fact that that is a good opportunity for my wealth building journey. And as I said, it is not just real estate you have to be investing on. There's so many other vehicles. But now that you've heard about real estate, I think it's about time to really, ask questions, understand, and reach out to the right people like Cheene and Cristel. So that was such an insightful conversation. Investing in real estate isn't just about buying properties. It's about making strategic decisions that can lead to long-term wealth and financial security. A big thank you to our guests again, Ayala Land International Sales, Cheene and Cristel, for sharing valuable insights and expert advice. If you're ready to take your first step in real estate, or in investing, or wanting to learn more about Ayala Land's opportunities, you should check them out. We'll give you all the details, their phone number, their email addresses, and the website that you'll be looking at para naman meron na kayong references and someone to talk to. Of course, the things that we have shared today is something that for you to ponder and to consider acting upon immediately. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wealth Building Journey podcast for more episodes. for financial successes, investment strategies, and wealth creating tips. If you found this episode helpful, share it with your friends and your relatives, and leave us a comment or a review. Until next time, keep learning, keep investing, and keep building your wealth. Maraming salamat. I'm Paul from Lar from New Zealand, and my guest is here, Cristel and Cheene from New Zealand. We would like to say goodbye and see you again next time.
Thank you.